Hello everybody, and welcome to Texas PWC Fishing. My name is Jeff Johnson. This channel is going to be dedicated to fishing using a personal watercraft. I'd like to introduce you to the star of the show, the 2022 Fish Pro Trophy. I picked up this particular unit on Saturday, March 12th, 2022 from Velocity Power Sports in Victoria, Texas. I contacted my salesman, Zach, in September of 2021 and put down a deposit for this unit. And it finally arrived about March 7th of 2022. It's a very nice unit, very clean, very sleek. I have it mounted on a 2021 Caravan aluminum trailer with torsion axles. It tows extremely well. It rode extremely smooth, stayed extremely straight, did not bounce, did not sway. Very smooth ride. In this video, we're going to go through the initial setup. I received the unit on Saturday afternoon. We did a walk around, found one issue that I'll discuss later, and did a little bit of the setup. But this time we're going to go through and do the display and the Garmin fish finder. We're going to set those two up, and we're also going to set up the live well. These are two additional rod holders that I ordered. In this bag we have the hose for the live well and washdown station. We have our two live well attachments. And we have another holder that I am not sure what it goes to yet, along with instructions from BRP. Mostly safety is about the kits and what you're supposed to and not supposed to do. So this will be a real-time setup. We're going to walk through it together. As you can see, I have the unit supported with jack stands in the back, so that when I step on it, it won't tilt backwards. I have my key, fits in right here, and you only get one key with the unit. You can order a second key, but the second key is $54. So we'll come around to this side over here, climb on the unit, and start the setup. This is actually my very first time to sit on the unit. So we're going to bump the start stop to turn on power. As you can see, power comes on the display. Goes to its setup. We get our safety messages, and there we go. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in and set up the time. So we're going to push the button here one time, and it says right there we're going to connect to our phone. First thing we're going to do is we're going to connect to my phone. Push the OK button. Your Bluetooth phone is not paired to the Bluetooth. You want to pair it, and I want to pair it. All right, we're going to add a phone. All right, select the vehicle is pairing. When we go to the phone, and we're looking for BRT Connect. Select BRT Connect. Passkey the same on the phone. I verify my passkey is the same. That way you can't let somebody else pair my phone. Move over and select the check mark. Using the arrow keys right here. Connection successful. And now you can see on the bottom where it shows my phone name Oh, I went the wrong way. Shows my phone name. There's my Bluetooth. So now I want to do my display. That gives my display brightness and my display mode. Let's go into mode and see what we have. Automatic, light and dark. If I go dark, select OK, go back, doesn't do too much. Let's go back to mode and select automatic. Hit the OK button and go back. Now my brightness. I can adjust my brightness using my up and down arrows, and it changes the brightness on my screen. For this video, I'm going to leave it on fully bright so everybody can see. So we got the brightness done. Let's go into units. We're going to set it for Imperial. Since I'm in the United States, I want to do that. Customization. Let's go into customization. Range distance and range time. I want to know both of those. Okay, so you only can select one. You can either select range distance, how long you can go, or range time, to how many minutes you have left in that fuel tank. So I'm going to say time. I have 217 minutes left in my fuel tank. Language is selected for English. I'm going to stay that. And now about. And this just tells you the information about the software and the regulations, which we're not going to go into. And we're going to go back up here all the way to the top, and we're going to fix the clock. Because I want it on 24-hour. And my turn time now is 17:57. So up and down arrow keys adjust the time, adjust the hours first. There we go, 17:57, and I'm good. My clock is now set for 17:57. All right, let's see what else we have in here. Music. We're not going to do the music yet. Launch stats and trip. Let's look at launch stats and trip. All right. So here we have our fuel mileage, what we can use. And all that looks good, so I am just going to go back to home and go back to the next one. Connect, we're not going to be worried about the connect. On stats, let's look at music. Bluetooth audio, let's go into configure first. Okay, so here we can go equalizer and faders and auto volume. I'm going to leave all those the same. Bluetooth audio. So here it lets me play whatever Bluetooth I want to play. I can go here and I select it, whichever I want to do. And I'm not going to do any of those right now because we would have a problem with copyright. Now back to home. And you can see my speakers are the level of speakers. And to adjust the level of speakers, all I do is hit the up and down arrow keys, and that changes my speakers. Okay, so that appears to be all set up. So here's also the little area to put your phone in. I want to see if mine fits. I have a large phone with an OtterBox on it, and a lot of times mine doesn't fit. But look at that. That fits very nicely. It even has a USB port so you can charge it on the go. And if your phone doesn't fit, you can always use the little styrofoam pads they give you to make it work. Now the issue I had with my Fish Pro Trophy, the dealership got in 3 Fish Pro trophies. It was the only 3 they've had so far this year, and they're not expected to get any more. All 3 of these trophy models had the exact same issue with their IDF. When they was shipped from the factory, it was shipped with the IDF disengaged, or sorry, disabled. The technician, Alfonso, who was like a fantastic individual, spent lots of time trying to figure this out for us, went to the computer and made changes to the software to allow the IDF to be engaged. He updated the system, he updated his software first, and then he updated the Fish Pros. However, it still does not work. So that is the problem we're having with the IDF right now. So as soon as Alfonso can find out what the problem is and what the fix is, he is going to give me a call, and I'm going to take it to a local dealership up here to see if I can get it fixed. Hopefully it will not be too long, it won't be too bad. Hello everybody. Well, it's the next day. I got caught with the light last night, so it got too dark to do anything. This afternoon I went out to Bass Pro and picked up a few things that I didn't have, like a life preserver, a throw bag for a float, a secondary sound, and some dock lines. So I bought the Mustang hydrostatic inflatable PFD. The reason I got this one is the pull handle is covered up by the PFD, so the likelihood of pulling it by mistake is less. This one also has a panel in the back that comes out whenever the vest is inflated. This will increase the visibility in the water. So instead of having a black dot floating in the water, you have a nice long green fluorescent tail that sticks out about 10 feet. And that gives your footprint in the water a lot more visibility. It's easier to see. Along with the PFD, I have a throw bag with a 90-foot line, a secondary sound system for a whistle, and two 15-foot dock lines. I also ordered a cover for the ski. So this is the SeaDoo version of the cover, and I will be putting that one on here very shortly. So now let's look inside the ice chest. We started this yesterday, so I have two additional rod holders. Here is the line for the live well and washdown, and here are the two line fills for the ice chest to make it a live well. So we're going to put these on right now. So we are going to install these attachments that turn this ice chest into a live well. So I pulled the plug out because it's obvious that these will not fit in with the plug in place. Inserting through the outside, and it fits. And it looks like all you have to do is screw this in place. But something's not right. It shouldn't be that sloppy. So we're going to screw it this way first to see if something is wrong. So you don't cross thread it. It snugs all the way down. The plug does not have a hole in it. Let's see if they're the different sizes. Nope, they're both the same length, so it should not matter which one they go into. But that sticks out way too far. Right down here, that O-ring should be down right there. And it has a washer on the back side. So let's try this. Let's take the washer off of the plug. is put this in, then put this in, and see if that does anything. I do believe that's how it's supposed to be. I will not know until I get on the lake and start putting water in it. According to the stickers they send, you can direct your flow of water through these little spits right here. Like water comes out through there, and you can adjust your direction of it. So that you're not shooting it into the back of the ice chest. You can turn it a little bit like that so it shoots out this direction. And you can take one of these off down here on the bottom. It's got openings that allow the water to drain out of one side so that you can keep not have to worry about having your ice chest filled up with water the entire time and blowing out the seal. So depending on how fast or how slow you want your water to drain, that's what that's for. Now we'll go to the other side. Same procedure on this side. Take my drain out. Take my O-ring off. So since this one is going to be my fill, I'm going to make sure that the seal down here is fully seated. Take my cork, put it on that side, put it on this side. Okay, and we're in. So that is in place. We have our hose in our Ziploc bag. I'm waiting for them to make a water nozzle attachment to put on here, if they haven't already. So that is the hose connected. Just pull those down, and let's see if it'll reach all the way to the other side of the ski. It will reach over. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, but it will reach. That's one of the things that will go into the box up here in the front before I take off. For this one right here, you can take that off and put your other rod holder on that side. Trash out of the way. Now this anchor right here, not a very big anchor, but I did find today at Bass Pro that if you lose your anchor, they have them at Bass Pro for replacement. So I was always wondering about that. All right, so all of this stuff right here, I am going to put inside here, because the only time I'm going to need it is when I take the SeaDoo out. So I might as well leave it on the SeaDoo so that I don't have to worry about losing it. So all I did was buy some 3/8 single braided dock rope. That way I can put it on and I can use that whenever I have to tie up, when I want to load the ski or unload the ski. I got one for the front and one for the back. I also got a whistle so I can have a secondary means of communication. Works pretty good. That will also go in there. And we have the 2 extra rod holders that I ordered. These look nothing like the ones that came on the ski. Yep, both of them are the same. Okay, so we're going to close this. Now we're going to put the cover on. I ordered this cover at the same time I ordered my ski. This is a SeaDoo cover. We're going to see how well it goes on the ski. According to the picture, the ice chest has to come off. So we will find out in a few minutes. Okay, so you're going to see me put this on in real time. This is the first time I ever put one on. It appears that that is the front. It has the BRP logo on it. So it does have areas, and the yellow pieces right here are marked for the handles, so at least you know where your handles are. The front keeps coming undone. It has a lot of access zippers on it, which will be interesting to see what all you can get to from the zippers. I'm going to take the ice chest off because it looks like it's going to not fit. This link system is very nice. All right, let's keep working. All right, that wasn't all too bad. It does have little hooks right here to go underneath, which is nice. Going to help stretch it out. You can put your ice chest on it with the cover on. Well, there it is with the cover on it. It actually went on very easily. I was kind of surprised. It has markings for the handles on both sides, so you can see where the handles go. It has the zipper access. It's got two zippers. You got to pull one at a time, otherwise you close it. You open and close at the same time. So you have access to your handlebars and your controls and everything else while the cover's still on it. And all you gotta do is just put it back down and zip it back up. Cover back up. It has access points here for your tie downs, so you can dock it with the cover on it. Don't know why you would, but you can. It's got vents to let moisture out. If you need to get into the service area, you can get back here, you can get to this, or if you have something on the link system you want to put in here, you can put it right there on the link system. What I liked about it was the fact that these right here, these are where your ice chest goes. You can put your ice chest back on the ski once you have the cover on. So I'm going to put my ice chest on right now. I'll be right back. This is what the link system looks like on the bottom. So these right here engage, this little area right here engages into this slot right here, and on this slot right here for this one. So all you have to do is put them over and lock them in place. And that's how they are unlocked. So it goes down on top of it. I don't think you can see that, but so now it's back in the system and it's locked, and it's on the ski with the cover on. So that's what it's like with the ski with the cover on, and with the ice chest in place. This area back here gives you access to, it feels like a tow area, tow hook. So that's what it's like. I will be posting another video soon about the Garmin depth finder and chart plotter system. I did a little research on it last night. There is a lot to it to get it set up. So I will make that entire video all by itself. This is the first video for this channel, and I will be posting some more here very shortly. Well, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please do me a favor and hit that like button. So have a nice day, and I will see y'all later.